So I apologize, was distracted with another task regarding a API for action step, which of course, as you know, we pulled up and found the solution. So, without further ado, let's get back to focus on work here. Alright. Pulling up the code system. Much brighter. Whoa. Damn. Alright. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We have opened up the start x, 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 and x, x, x and item variables, and they are looped, and we are seeing a lot of printouts, a lot of logging in the console from these printouts, and they are appearing as such. Let's find it. The logs, we can see it by x equals. There's nothing? Just saw a bunch of them. There are a bunch of them. Let's get going. Let's refresh it. They must have exited the logs memory. Data connection's good. Okay. Running. So we should see some orders come through here in a few moments. And we'll look for this x equals Control F. There it is. Alright. Start x is 7564, and call must be greater than 76. Really, duplicate 12219. The price is 12219. It must be greater than 123. Must be greater than 123 quarter. Tick stuff. Tick. We should be if we're not. Mintick. Oh, whoa, we did have some mintick action in here. Huh. There we do. Equals mintick equals. We better be adding that. AFD price minus mintick. So you can see this right here. Actually, you can't, because it's not visible. Mintick there, line 527, line 526. Mintick is very important, and the reason because if you're looking at a price here, Australian dollar, for example, of 75.62, and you say, okay, I'm going to do 70 on the pound. It's 134.20. 134.20, and the min tick is 0.00001. 0.0001. 3 zeros and 1. I believe that's the min tick. Let's say that it is. Well, let's say that I submitted order as at 134.195, like that. Well, that is not going to be kosher and probably very problematic for the entire application on a recurring basis. So that's why we need to look at this min tick. And I'm curious why I commented it out. It's because I was getting rid of some of this fluff, if you will, extra coding. When I was stripping it back down to its basics. So we'll need to reintegrate that. at some point. The pound's at Australian dollar, pound. We're getting a lot of good tickers here. We added some instruments, Australian dollar, pound, just because we need to test it. Euro, we won't see as many sample sizes. S&Ps are coming through, pounds coming through. As you know, we were limited just a week ago. We only had one instrument coming through here. Now, you know, but the funny thing is about it, anybody that knows my channel, which probably not many people, General Electric, GLD, General Motors, Halliburton, Intel Corp, Johnson Johnson, Macy's, ExxonMobil, McDonald's, MetLife, Triple M, 3M, Monsanto, Merck, Oracle, Netflix, Pfizer, Philip Morris, Qualcomm, Wells Fargo, Gilead, AT&T, Target, Tiffany's, Textron, UPS, Visa, US Steel, the ETF, XLV, XLU, Nike. You know, so we had this app running on all of these instruments, right? Okay, so that's changed. So that's one major difference from the code now versus then. But you know, one thing that I've been doing actually is to save my code just to have it in more places. What I've actually been doing has been pulling up and using GitHub, which everybody knows about that, which is a Microsoft acquisition, I believe. Pretty good one, I imagine. But GitHub, so I just been whipping up, right? Just hit new GIST, right? Takes a minute. The stream. And you say, what is it, 12/22/2020? Java code, Interactive Brokers, API, stock, put, call, auto, order, trail, stop, placement, based on high, low, session. So you just put that and you hit create secret guest. So then it does eventually get put into the, you know, right? And technically you guys have seen some of that, yeah? So this is what we started with, right? And it has a lot of interesting mistakes. But here we go. This is where a lot of the problems are arising. Revert point, I think. That's some of the comments I made in 2018 on my code. Because it was a questionable area. And it's saying like, hey, if you gotta go back to somewhere, it's probably this stuff right here. So that's kind of like a note to myself. This is a note saying, hey, these are the calls processed. These are the puts, because otherwise. So, that was just a little side note there. But I've been using GitHub, and I think it's great, and I've been just saving my code randomly on GitHub, just in case there's a mistake or an error, or, you know, it's nice to have. And really, if you're good at command terminal, you can just chop it up real quick. You don't even need to type it, you just run in the command terminal and you push it to GitHub.